Most likely to cheat.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Bluenbroke, and I'm with my beautiful girlfriend Millie Mclay. And today we're going to be answering some questions that you guys send in on Instagram.
We're going to be spilling the tea.
Asked you guys on Instagram to give us some most likely to, and you guys really hit it with some fire and then sent in some quite ruthless ones. We are currently in Bali today in Ubud, and it is a rainy day again. Follow what we're doing in Bali. Make sure you check out our TikToks and our Instagrams below. Without further ado, let's get into our first question. Who's most likely to get us into a dangerous situation?
2, 1.
Oh, the fact that you literally said yourself.
I would say myself. I am a very trusting girl, a people pleaser.
Combo means if someone says I'm your taxi,
yeah,
she will say,
okay,
you must be. And
when did I do that?
In Ibiza.
In Ibiza, yeah.
We were stuck in the middle of nowhere in Ibiza like last year, and it was like, it felt like we were in a desert. Like, it was so hot, we were sweating out. It was with us and a group of people, and this random guy pulls up and tells us that he's our taxi. Well, obviously he's not, and Millie's like, guys, taxi's here, and tries to get us all into this taxi.
This was at the time that like there was rumours of like people
being gassed,
being like, yeah, like gassed and kidnapped in taxis, and that didn't run through my head even though I'd seen all the posts about it. I was just like,
she'd warned us all about
taxi,
it.
Do you know what I mean? Who is more likely to get food poisoning?
One.
Me
Millie
again. Any bad situation? Me.
Millie was literally got food poisoning a week ago.
About a week ago. Yeah, so basically we checked into, I'm gonna name drop, I'm gonna name and shame this resort, so if any of you guys go to Bali,
don't go there.
You can not go there. It was the Clapper Resort in Uluwatu. Clapped Resort. So it was a hotel restaurant that was like a buffet included in the price of our stay, which was probably a red flag because Uluwatu is a really expensive area, and the hotel next door to us was like £4,000 for a week, and we paid around 300.
5 nights.
Which, like, for Bali is still quite expensive.
It's quite a lot.
Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I thought it'd be fine, and we had this beautiful sunset dinner,
so cool.
and I was a bit stressed to Kate. I was like, oh, this seems a bit weird. Like, I didn't know food was included in this stay. Like, when we booked it, we had these noodles, and yeah, in the middle of the night, you know, like that feeling when you're like, I've got food poisoning, yeah. And yeah, I spent all day throwing up. I tried activated charcoal to like settle my stomach. I forgot I'd taken the activated charcoal, so then I was throwing up black. Yeah. Like, I literally thought I was dying.
You made me come and see it, and I was like,
yeah, I was like, that's my sick, I'm dying from the inside. Because we just finished our 7.5 week Australia tour, which we vlogged on TikTok and Instagram, so go check it out if you want to get any inspo for travelling Australia. Yeah, it was meant to be like a little retreat.
Yeah, a little
retreat, and it was
most likely to cheat. 3, 2, 1. I just didn't do anything. Are you joking?
I'm joking. I just did that for dramatic effect. If I thought Kate was going to cheat, I would have already left. We are at a stage where we literally communicate everything.
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
To the point that, like, yeah, we've had fallouts about over communicating things. Yeah. Because sometimes I just communicate my intrusive thoughts to Kate,
and then 2 minutes later she's like, I didn't mean
that. Actually, yeah, I actually didn't mean that. I don't know why I said that.
No couple's perfect.
Yeah, like we've argued a lot throughout this entire trip, but if anything, it's brought us closer because we've
resolved it.
Yeah, and like I feel like an argument is when two people aren't listening, but like I feel like when we get to that point, one of us will say to the other, like, we're clearly arguing at this point, let's just have some space,
take a break.
Yeah, and then we'll discuss it more openly later, where we're actually going to listen to each other's
issues,
sides of the story. Yeah,
either of us were going to get to the point of cheating, we just leave.
Yeah. No one case to fire. Guys, how cool is this case? So pretty. Stole it from my girlfriend. That
was my case, but Millie gave it to me. She had a case to fire one too, but it has been put through.
It's been put through.
Back. I've had that for like a year.
Aesthetic for Southeast Asia vibes as well.
Do you know what case I've got?
My old case. The sticky thing is good though.
The sticky thing's useful, but I'm constantly walking around with a clear case that doesn't protect it, with a pink sticky thing on the back.
Who is most likely to start a fight?
A verbal or a physical fight? Should we go with physical?
Yeah, physical.
Okay.
I'm gonna not look at your answer. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ooh! Really? Oh.
Do you not think it's me though?
No.
Really?
I think that you're very powerful with words and you're very articulated. And like, it wouldn't get to that point because you have too much self-respect to put your body through something like that.
If someone like threw a fist though, I would throw them back.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd ever allow something to get to that stage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What?
I feel like this is so off-brand for us, for me to say someone threw a fist, I'd throw one back. Maybe in self-defense way, but I wouldn't like get angry and then get aggressive at someone. Like, yeah, I would more likely just leave. Yeah, I would more likely leave the situation. Why did you pick you?
I don't think I'd actually start a physical fight, but I think out of the two of us, I'm more likely to end up in a situation where a fight begins.
But in terms of us fighting, we would never ever get physical. We have had our fair share of fights. Do you remember that time in the Phi Phi Islands?
No.
Do you not remember when we got to Phi Phi in Thailand?
Oh yeah.
And we were staying at the Ibiza beach hotel. It was like a party hostel. We got there, and what happened? Did I drink too much and I passed out and I wasn't being looked after or something like that?
You drank too much the day before,
yeah,
and then you had a hangover.
No, it wasn't just a hangover. I was severely ill the next day.
The time when you were laying on the sunbed by the pool and I was playing beer pong.
I drank too much and passed out, but like kind of like half passed out where you're like, why is no one looking after me? I wouldn't advise anyone to drink too much and then expect their partner to look after them. I just think that if that accidentally happens, your partner should look after you.
Reference that I still think I didn't really understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And then when you were reciting the story, I was like, I thought you were just like ill from the day before. I didn't realise you hadn't drunk too much.
Yeah. We then got in a massive fight and I was like, that's it, I'm going to dinner by myself. You know, like when I say a massive fight, like it wasn't like a physical fight, we would never get into a physical fight. Yeah. And I went to go to dinner by myself and I was like, oh my god, she hasn't even chased me. Kate is also heading to dinner at the same time. And we crossed paths and I was like, okay. Kate is so, what is the word? Tunnel vision in your own world. Didn't even recognise me. And I'm in like a neon green bikini.
I wasn't looking at other girls.
Yeah, but you can look at your girlfriend. Do you know, like,
I didn't know it was you because I hadn't realised it was you. I just wasn't looking at other girls.
Yeah, and I will never let her forget that. That upset me more than the entire argument because I was like, how can we be like not even a crowded street, two people just passing each other?
I was like,
and she didn't even see me.
I genuinely didn't see you.
Yeah.
But Millie turned her location off because I didn't follow her to dinner. And we have not been able to turn it back on since we've been travelling.
Why am I like this?
And you guys have some deep questions for us.
This is the tea.
Who's most likely to make the most money? 3, this could break us up. 3, 2, 1.
Because we're both gonna make money. Yeah.
And my perspective is also, you're my life partner.
Yeah.
Whatever money I make, we make.
We got our joint bank account for travelling. And never looked back since. It's so much easier rather than being like, can you just transfer me that much?
£3, please.
And I think that both of us are like motivated to keep travelling, keep seeing the world, and like keep boosting each other up. Like I think during our entire relationship, both of us have had like up and down moments in our motivation to go out and earn money, like just normal like mental health struggles, physical health struggles and things like that, and we've always been there for each other. And it's not like I want to be earning more than Kate, I want to see her being successful.
Same.
Because like we've like been completely open, we've discussed money. I think it's quite a difficult subject to talk about in a relationship, but we've talked about it quite openly. For me, in terms of finding somebody attractive, and this might be like interpreted in the wrong way, like I want to be with somebody who's motivated to live a certain lifestyle so that we can both travel and see the world. And it's not like I wouldn't, like I said to Kate, I take that back, who's motivated in their life, because I said to you the other day, I wouldn't mind if you were on minimum wage chopping wood and that is your passion and you're happy.
I'm happy doing it.
But if you were sat in bed saying, oh, I'm not happy with how much I'm earning, but you're not doing anything about it, then that to me is unattractive because you're not doing something about it.
That's completely fair.
Yeah,
I think really unspoken about that's unattractive.
Yeah.
So I think the answer is we're both going to be millionaires.
Millionaires!
So, rather than like a financial goal, which I think is, everyone has a financial goal. It's more like I want us both to be happy in life, doing what we love.
Yeah.
And being motivated to do so, and that makes you rich in many ways.
100%.
Yeah. So next question.
That was a cute response. Yeah. There is an obvious answer to this one. Who is most likely to miss their flight?
1.
Really? You think both of us?
Yeah, I think both.
I think I'm particularly bad, but I rate that you've got involved in that.
I think there's one story that comes to mind why I said both of us.
Oh yeah.
When we were in Thailand, we'd finished our first group tour and we had a little bit of time, literally the first week in Asia by ourselves, and everything was going so well, and it comes to the last day where we had to get a ferry from Koh Phangan, where we were staying, to Koh Samui, where our flight was. First ferry we'd booked by ourselves, and we were like, we are smashing this, we could actually be travel reps.
And they asked us at the hotel that we arrived at, okay, cool guys, you guys are checking in, can we please have your passports? And we were like, yeah, cool, whatever. Both look at each other like, yeah, you've got the passports, haven't you? Yeah, and then we're like, wait, neither of us have the freaking passports. We left them in the safe at the other hotel on the other island. Our flight was to Vietnam was at 8 o'clock in the next morning, and the tour that we had booked onto with Intro Travel starting in Vietnam, Hanoi, started that same day, so we could not miss this flight. We had to make that flight. Thailand, it's illegal to drive boats at night time, like run ferry companies with like tourists and stuff. But shit, what do? We're on the wrong island without our passports. They organised for us to hire a private speedboat at night time. In the middle of the night. And it cost us £300 for a 20-minute journey. £300. Actually, remember your passport size. Not remember that time you were crying in the airport because we nearly missed a flight. Yeah. Was that not from Thailand to Vietnam? No, that was from Cambodia to the Philippines. Basically, we didn't realise that we needed exit flights from the Philippines. So then we spent hours trying to buy these flights and get them down to the right price. Yeah, because they were like ridiculously expensive because we were like booking them on the day. And then we realised that we're in the wrong terminal or something, and that we were running. But my brain, I get really stressed out if I've lost my sunglasses, a really small thing like that. Yeah. Whereas in actual chaotic situations, or life or death, yeah, I'm completely relaxed. I literally just go into previously grew up with horses, and that was my job, and if anything happened, I would just sort it out. Whereas you are really good and chill in day-to-day situations, but then when something actually which I feel like is the more logical approach, but when something actually panicky happens, obviously you panic. I panic. And Kate was crying, and I was being we're probably both likely to miss a flight together. Yeah, as a team. Yeah. Team effort. Team effort. We either make it together or we don't. Yeah. Who's most likely to use a bum gun? We will explain what that is in a second. 2, 1. What are you using? I've never even used one. Why did you pick yourself then? I don't know, I just feel like I'm a lot more likely to than you are. Yeah. If you don't know what a bum gun is, which I didn't until we went to Southeast Asia, they don't use toilet paper here because it kind of fucks up their water system. Yeah. A little jet on the side that you can take, and they use it to wash their bums. Toilets here, yeah, if you're traveling to Southeast Asia, lower your expectations for the toilet situations. Ooh, that's a little quote there. They are onto something, because I watched this video on TikTok. This is really random, I haven't even told you this. Okay, I'm again one of my doom scrolling days where I'm just watching random videos. About this lady saying oh, this is really grim, if you're triggered by talk about stuff like this, then just scroll away. But imagine you've got a bit of poo on your arm. Would getting a piece of tissue paper and wiping it be enough, or would it actually be better to jet it with a bum gun, for example, or water, and you'd wash it off with water? Oh my god, when you think about it like that, I'd 100% if there's a bit of poo on my arm, I would not wipe it like that. I would get my other hand and wipe it. Yeah. If you do use the bum gun, you kind of wet. I don't get that. You're just dripping wet. Unless you carry a towel in your bag all the time. How does it work? A towel. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Is that what they do? Maybe that's what they do. If anyone's from Southeast Asia, let us know. What do you do when you need to pull your trousers up and then obviously you're wet down there? That's all we've got time for in today's video. We will be doing a part 2 on this because we've got so many more questions to answer. But of course, you can always drop more questions below. If you have any more most likely tos that you want to hear the answers from us, because we are always honest and truthful. Or if you think that we haven't been honest and truthful and you have your own opinions on our answers, then comment down below. Yeah, comment down below or DM us on Instagram. I will put it all here. Of course, we've been traveling around Southeast Asia and we've been documenting it all the way along. Check us out on TikTok and Instagram because we do daily updates there, so you can really see everything we've been up to. We will catch you next week for another video. Bye. Bye. Love you.